So the other day when I came out here, I had run my Bitcoin miner and the heat pump all night long, and the batteries had run down to the point where two of them had alarmed and the others were on the last bit of state of charge. And what I've got is, let's turn around. I've got two racks. This big rack here on the left is directly connected to the inverter at, let's see, that's 1 gauge wire. And then down here I've been running 2 gauge wire over to here. Now these two batteries charge and discharge at a different rate than these over here in this rack, and I'm sure it's because this cable is this that I connect two racks together. That's only 2 gauge. So I need I can shorten this cable. That's one solution. Another is to run a separate set of 1 gauge wire from the inverter over to this cabinet. And I really don't want to do that because I'm going to add a third cabinet someday, and I don't want to use up I've only got 2, and I want to use the second pair for another one of these racks that I get someday when I'm old and rich. So I think my choice today is to try something. Hey, my cat's in here trying to help. I'm going to double up on this cable right here. I've got extra wire that I can use. It's still 2 gauge, but I don't know what 2 times 2 gauge would probably be an aught, 1 aught. So I'm going to try that and see if that makes a difference in the way it charges and discharges. Okay, so I'll start with the negative. And I'm just going to double it. Hey, kitty cat, you're going to help me, huh? Okay, I want to cut that right there. Here, I'll give you something to play with if you'll just go away. Here, you want this? Hey, go get it. Come on, kitty. I'm gonna lock you out of here if you don't go away. I like these because they're flared here, so that you can capture all the little wires. You don't have any sticking out on the side. Kitty, I hope you'll just go away. Enough of the red. These probably 2 times. I might have to pull out record it. So, I give it a really good tug. Make sure it's stay on there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, just double up. That should be done. Okay, now doubling up on this wire. Kitty, come on now. Here, go play. stop. You got 3 thumbs and no fingers. Okay. I just wonder what the equivalent of two gauge wires compared to a single 1 gauge. Okay, now time to do the black. This is taking a lot longer than it should have. I sheared off one of the screws here. I torqued it too hard. So now I've dug it out, and I found a screw that would replace it. It's a little bit longer, but it doesn't bottom out. So I'm just about done here. Kitty, can you come back? Gonna help me some more? Okay, I think I'm done. I'm gonna power everything up. Make sure it's still. I'm gonna double check everything first. Okay, so it finally woke up. It took like a minute after I turned the battery circuit breaker back on. It still thought it was in fault, and I went into the menu to try to figure out why. There was no faults, and then suddenly it clicked back on and started working again. So I guess it's just kind of slow waking up, but everything's back to normal. Batteries are charging. And we shall see at the end of the day whether these 2 down here charge at the same rate as these 2 here, or these 6. And then tomorrow when they're under load, we'll see if these discharge at the same rate as these over here. That's my hope. I've doubled up on these cables here. So I've got 2 2-aught cables going between these 2 racks. So we'll see tomorrow. Okay, I ran overnight, 16 hours with a 2 kilowatt load, and they all performed pretty much the same. The state of charge for the whole rack, both racks, is 27%. As soon as I started the quick charge, everybody started blinking 2 LEDs, so I think a state of charge is very, very close on both racks. Using those 2 gauge wires, I did some work online doing some calculating, and that's equivalent to a 4-aught cable. So there's basically very little difference in the resistance of these cables and that bus bar. So I'm very, very happy with this.